back up. And we are. Fingers crossed. It should get a little bit better now. Boom, that one will count. That one will count. Erling Haaland with the goal. Guerrero now whipping this one in towards Torres, and he's put it over. Reina, Bellingham. Oh, Emre Can just wide. Yeah, Guerrero across, punched away. Luka Jovic. Andre Silva. This is a counter attack I don't like seeing. He's going to give a penalty here, isn't he? Shocking if this is given as a penalty. That is a soft penalty. This would be a soft penalty if it's given. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. And he scores it, of course he does. Didn't bloody deserve it though, did they?
What a day.
Fuming isn't the word right now. I could sit here and be angry at the players, but this wasn't a penalty, was it? Let's be honest, it just wasn't a penalty. It's just going to tick over. Bring Makoko on. Leave it at that for now. Do feel like we've been a little bit con there, personally. Wolfsburg drop points, or are these getting played at the same time? Is this probably what I'm on about? Wolfsburg getting drop points. Not a great time to be a Dortmund fan at the moment. We're struggling. We are struggling as a team. Emre Can now finds Vinny with that ball. Vinny, and it's hit the post. Guerrero, Vinny, come on! Oh, the relief that goal brings. Come on, what a ball from Guerrero there to get that across. And Vinny's there at the back stick to put it into the back of the net. What a ball. And the finish ain't bad either. Dortmund 2, Frankfurt 1. Buzzing is not the word right now. Buzzing though. Oh no. No. Header away almost, please. He has. Vinny's going to pick it up, you know. Vinny's on a run here. Vinny's on the run. Pulls across Haaland. Should have been 3-1. So, dressing room. We got a very important victory in that game. I didn't think it was going to come. Haaland and Guerrero now need rest. Seriously, these players are still not fit, man. So Wolfsburg have dropped points. Yep, Wolfsburg have dropped points. Yesterday, RB Leipzig and Bayern drew. And that is why we are now 7 points ahead of Leipzig again. 13 points inside the top 4. And 11 points off the top. As we try to finish the Bundesliga season off today. Kid downstairs is freaking out. Don't worry, it's not my kid, it's the flat downstairs. Getting good as Giovanni right now. His exposure's definitely helping him. Should probably start looking at possible signings for the new season. How many have we got left for this season? We've got another 7 games to go. Bayern Munich have dropped points against bottom of the league. Let your ears prick up, because if we win this, we'd go 9 points behind, which is still a lot to do in what would then be six games, but you never know. Wolfsburg have got Frankfurt, so either way we're winners in this situation at the moment. Sancho picks up his 50th knock of the season. We'll keep an eye on what happens here. Wolfsburg lost. Wolfsburg lost. So if we win Now if we win, we end up 5 points behind Wolfsburg. I don't know why I'm started talking as if we've got a chance to win this title. We don't, but sometimes you just got to believe. Especially in a save like this where you need to be winning. Probably a title every season in all fairness. Nice play Vinicius there. He had a good game when he was there last game. Right, so 7 games to go. Skip all this. Right. Can we take the game to Stuttgart? I'd like to think we could, considering where they are and where we are. Put that pressure back on the top. Vinicius is injured. And our connection is dropping again. At what point do I give up for the day? Bellingham now. Haaland will chase onto it. Haaland. Bellingham, Reina. This is good. Hazard out to Meunier now. Hazard, Reina, over. And then Wamanga Tunka gives them the lead. Seriously, this is a team fighting for their lives. We've got a chance to get ourselves back in, well, not back in the shout, but like, oh. Sometimes managing this team is just so gutting. Like, I'm not even joking. Silas Wang with 2, because then again, you know. Would I get away with? We're so poor at times. We could be magnificent, and we've shown that in games this season where we've been simply unplayable. But then we come into a game like this, and we're just so poor. So poor. So lackadaisical, and hopefully if we get a goal now, you never know, but Hazard's on it. He's played Edouard in. He's been tackled. That's a brilliant tackle. And look at that, we just give the ball away. Endo slips Tommy in, it's going to be 3-0. Oh, Livakovic actually bows us out. Edouard is useless. He's so poor today. Makoko's coming on. But then you just look at this defence, you're just looking at him, you're thinking, seriously? In general, we've been so poor. Come on. Seriously? Seriously? I mean, it worked, but it shouldn't. Definitely shouldn't have worked. But what the keeper's doing, or the defender, to be honest, Darling gets in. 2-1. I'm not out of it yet. Yet being the operative word. We're going to take Emre Can off now. Bring Dahoud on. Endo, Mangala, Gonzalez. Hit him up with an encourage. In the hope they might finally find that breakthrough to get going, but it's not looking likely again, is it? Haaland. Someone more. It ain't happening. We're going to lose Stuttgart. There is a highlight, but it ain't going to be for us, I don't think, unless Torres got in there. No, it's Mangala's effort. Sometimes I hate this team. I really hate this team with a passion. We are going to have to look at what we can do to better ourselves. Now there's a player that can better us. Straight there. We'll scout this guy as well. He might be a cheaper version. Same as this guy. He could be cheap. Eden Militao. Could be a good defender to bring him. His pace could prove helpful. Kovacic could be a good signing. Timo Werner, definitely a possibility to bring back in actually. We know we can do well over here. This free kick taken makes him a possibility. He's had a good season, he's worth looking at. He's worth looking at. Okay, why don't they just give me loads of players that are actually worth us looking at? Hmm. So Hood's now out injured, and the injuries are racking up. Of course they are. It can't be a simple, you know. I'll raise that up a little bit. Werder Bremen and then Union Berlin at home. Bayer Leverkusen and Köln. Bayer Leverkusen win to keep that pressure up on us. Team selection. So Rainier will come back in for him. Seriously, can these injuries just bugger off? Peace check. We'll have to play centre back for a bit. I'm sick of these injuries, man. I just want to get to the end of the season, rebuild the team. There's one player I've got in mind, but I don't know if we're going to be able to bring him in. Oh, seriously! What have you got wrong with you then? Potential arm injury, you could have played on. Potential foot injury, okay, I could accept. Let's make it a bloody hat-trick. Oh, fuck. Rub it in. Hey, we're shit. I'm going to be lucky to have this job going into the blooming summer. We just got to change something, and that's what we're going to do next game. We're completely drastic. We're going to change the style of play that we play. We're going to play with a holding midfielder, which was my plan going into summer. I was going to have a look at the possibility of bringing in someone like N'Golo Kante. Which, honestly, was so poor. Eduardo Cross. And it's going to be their highlight after all that. Pavlenka. Look. My defender's got his bloody back to the ball. He's got his back turned to the ball. Oh my, what do you know? He's caught it again! P6 actually won the ball this time. Bellingham, Reina, let's make something happen, boys, please. No, never going to score from there. Oh, really? Seriously, this team makes me want to cry. We're doing this. We're Gegenpress. And that is what I want to actually go into, this style of play. So it'll be a case of, I think Chan can play us. Chan will be in there for us now. And Witzel would go here. And Edouard, who's just useless to be honest. He's been a pointless signing, he just hasn't worked. I'm slowly losing my mind, if I'm honest. The injuries and everything's just getting a bit too much for me. Just a bit too much. Good ball. He was offside anyway, so it doesn't matter. Go back to this formation then, because that didn't work. No, I don't want it. I want him as an advanced forward. Him as a complete forward. Two forwards pressing might help. But no, it's not coming. We're just not. Alright. Too loud. Dressing room, you weren't good enough for the millionth blooming time. You weren't good enough. So he's out with a fractured wrist for 3 to 5 weeks. Send him to the doctor. And Hummels is 3 to 6 weeks. Oh, and then we've got players who they need to be rested. Well, why don't you blooming just get fitter? You're meant to be professional footballers on hundreds of grand a week. This, we're not fit enough. Bollocks. I mean, since we came on today, we've won 2 games, lost 4. I don't think there's many wins left in this, looking at that. So Richarlison, but he'd cost between 50 to 100 million. So yeah, that's a no. Eden Militao, does he play for ish? Put it this way, they don't want to sell him. Galeno is a cheaper option than thingy. Bruno Guimaraes could come in. Timo Werner, we know what he's capable of. In fact, he's brought it a little bit in the Prem this season for Chelsea. Senesi, maybe the right back we go for. He is possibly a left back, a centre back to go for us. Out of the wingers, he's probably the more likely scenario over Nazario. A draw between Hoffenheim, sorry. No, that happened. This next game will decide whether we finish it off today, or whether I just call it quits and go and run under a rock. Because if we don't beat bottom of the league, I don't know if I've got the heart to carry on today, especially with who we've got to play. Yeah, he needs one, because he could be a star. No yearly wage rise, buddy. Sorry, doesn't happen like that. Oh, fuck, he's put it back in. What a knob. Remove and exclude. Yeah, an extra £100 a week means I ain't got to pay you. What's that? I don't care, mate. Go for it. You've got a decent prospect. So he's got one, he's got one, he's got one. He can have one. So him. We've been offered him. He can have one. Yeah, if they just want youth contracts, they can come in. He doesn't. I'll stuff it. Oh, have I given him a wage rise one? Shouldn't be too much to cripple the club, so it's not in the world. There you go. So he will have a youth contract. I'm happy for him to have a youth contract. He should have a youth contract because he ain't that good. Yeah, you can tell when they know they're not that great, so they just take what they're given, pretty much. He wants to be a future prospect. How much do you want though? 4.2 grand a week. Yeah, that ain't happening, buddy. You ain't that good, unfortunately for you. You got your determination spot on, but otherwise you just ain't that good. Right, so now Felix Paslak can go there. Nico Schulz. Akanji's still injured. I'll try that. Alright, let's see what happens in this game of football. Karius. Andrik. Cruz. Well in, Reina. Really good closing down there. Witzel. Haaland's in. Haaland, come on. That means a lot. That's a big goal. Bilde. Andrik. Emre Can stepping up. Bellingham with just a punt, really. Becker. Andrich. Broma. Dortmund are all over the place. It's outside the box, so it ain't a penalty. I mean, to be fair, if you need to check that on VAR, then mate, you need to get yourself some glasses, because yeah, exactly, it's outside the box by quite a distance as well. Oh my life, I'm not a fan of this style. There we go, boot it forward. Haaland's in. 2-0. Haaland smashes home. Karius, Friedrich. Good ball. Mokoko's in. 3-0. I guess we're going to see how he develops. But it's a good ball from Sancho. Mokoko in. And he smashes it into the roof of the net. And it's Dortmund 3, Union Berlin 0. Nick passing it out again. We've passed that out of that situation quite well. Bellingham's found Mokoko now. Mokoko, and it's going to be a corner, I think. It doesn't look like it's a penalty to me. They're checking it. They're giving it. So Haaland for a hat-trick, which is saved by Karius. Scholes, Bellingham, Scholes, Bellingham, Scholes, Witzel. Passing it around nicely now we are. Eventually I think it'll come to a punt at some point. Probably, maybe from Liverkovic. No, he's passed it to Emre. There it is, Sancho. Mokoko's in, and it's 4-0. He's starting to score goals. Munich are beating Bayer Leverkusen, which benefits us in terms of finishing in the top 4. Emre Can, Sancho plays it now. Mokoko's in. Is he going to get a hat-trick? Mokoko has got his first ever Bundesliga hat-trick. 5-0 before half-time to Dortmund now. Oh, look at that. It's a lovely little dink. Absolutely lovely. Half time comes and it's 5-0. I don't really want to change anything. We're playing so well and so many of the youngsters are on the pitch. I feel like I'd be changing it for the sake of changing it and not because it's a good idea to change it. We are going to change it now. Reina looks tired. We're going to rest up Sancho, who's had a very good game as well, and Edouard will come onto that little pocket of space that's there. So that's the two wingers changed. Royce and Edouard coming on. Wolfsburg are now 2-1 down to Stuttgart. Bellingham, Paslak, Witsel, Paslak. Paslak in. Oh, it's missed. Schulz. Cross. Makoko. Royce! I think it hit Haaland, who was in an offside position. Makoko could have had a fourth in this game. He could have had a sixth goal, but he's just missed that opportunity. He's loving life, isn't he, at the moment? Absolutely loving it. Can't blame him. We'll look at what change we can make, which is going to be Rainier coming in. So like both of those just deep line playmakers. And Hazard is going up top alongside Makoko now. This has put us 6 points behind Wolfsburg, and we still got to play them as well. So if we were to beat them playing them, yeah, Dorfler now, promo. When he's in, Levakovic with a save. Cruz, Torres away. There it is. We're going to tick away here. I think. Maybe not. Bellingham's going to find Hazard. Hazard's got to go Makoko. Surely he does. Can he get his fourth? It went in. It wasn't Makoko's. He's at the bar. But Knock then heads it into his own net. 6-0. It's an odd one, this. Hazard to Makoko. Goes for the dink. Did that not cross the line? That looked like it crossed the line from that view, from Makoko's effort. But apparently it wasn't. I mean, that is it not? That looks well over. I mean, they showed us the wrong view. They really should have been showing us something completely different to that, because it's mid-air still, so you can't guarantee whether it's over or not. But Legentner, Butler across, and Livakovic makes a big save, and then should be full time coming up now. Griesbeck, Gentner. Dortmund qualify for Euro Cup 2, so we're guaranteed to be in the Conference League. We're going to praise Makoko, give him 'Cause hopefully that'll help him. Just keep developing. Just keep developing, mate. Such a young lad. Wolfsburg next. Win, it would actually put us 3 points behind Wolfsburg with 3 games to play. We're not secured. It's 12 points. It would take to secure us in here. We are 7 points, so we could secure a next game theoretically if we win and they lose, but we are against Wolfsburg, so there's nothing dead cert about it. Ah, these are all those youngsters. We shall accept all of these guys on board. Oh, brilliant work apparently. I don't think I've done anything special, that's for sure. But, you know, what everyone thinks. We've got a lot more work to do. Schalke have just drew with Hertha Berlin. This is a massive game, and definitely a game that we aren't guaranteed to win. Sean Johnson-Coburn could be a decent player. So, is there anyone who's back or not back? Not really, they're all pretty much still out. So that is what we're going to go with. The only player that might be able to go back in is Munier. Yeah, so Munier will go in for Paslak. But we will go with this lineup again. Big game when it comes to our season, this. Wolfsburg come forward first, and Babu, Gulavogi, Zava, or Zava, and Babu. They've had a very good season. When you actually look at the players they've got some really good players. Veghorst, Ruzelon, and Babu. But we certainly will need to show something a little bit more today. we're going to go in there with a bit of encouragement, because it's all them coming forward. Veghorst, we've cleared that. And Makoko wins the header, but they've got someone waiting for it. Oh no. They look so good, and they score. This will probably, if we lose this game, I'm not watching them, sorry, but if we lose this game, this will be the last game of this stream, and we'll just finish the last 3 games off and then do the transfer window on the next stream. We're going to start this play out of defence, Croc, because it's just not working. Look at us, we've not even had a shot. It's pathetic. From a team of our size, that is pathetic. And it's not even us coming forward, it's them. Livakovic has caught the free kick though. He's going to look for Sancho. But look, the back at us straight away. Fitzgerald's good ball. Haaland hits the post. Reina! I think Haaland was offside originally. Philip. Mbabu's in here. Mbabu's definitely in. Philip. Is he any good? Like, seriously, is he actually any good? Because I'm just sat here with this team and it is painful. Like, let's have a look at him. Because he looks like he scored. He's on loan at them. That's really annoying. No, he's not. But he's a danger whenever he gets the ball, and we just look completely out of ideas, if I'm honest. I think the youngsters, for one, do not look comfortable. So we will bring on some of the more experienced players, and Peace Check will come on there, but oh, we're going to get battered. We're getting battered, boys. We're getting battered. Veghorst. As if. Every time they come forward, they look like scoring. They are. I think he's off on that one. I do think he's off. So I think that won't stand, but it's only when you look at the table now that you realise just how close we are to actually dropping out. Oh my life, seriously. Are we actually going to doing this, boys? Yeah, we are. 4-0. Right, well the stream will be ending after this game. It's just torture playing with this team at times, especially at the moment we're just. I need to sort some sort of tactic out. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what sort of tactic, but this team is not working, and it could be 5 here. We are getting absolutely battered. Hazard's picked it up. Bellingham, Royce is in, and wow. Yeah, this is not what we were hoping for. And there it is. That was a horrible way to end it, but that is the end of the stream. We will just see what Red Bull do. What will they do against Stuttgart? They'll probably beat Stuttgart. An informed Stuttgart team, but they're probably going to beat them. Yep. We could finish 4th. What are the difference? What's the difference in money? 5 million. But we need to make sure we get it because there's 14 million between 4th and 5th. But the worst the worst thing about it is I think we've got to play both of them. And it's this form. Look at this. It's horrendous. And we have to face RB Leipzig. And then on the final day, Bayer Leverkusen.